Good morning, Homebodylive. Happy Friday. My name is Andi.
I'm Ben.
Today is Friday, April 3rd, 2020, and we are ready to end this week, another week in isolation, quarantine, whatever you're doing, with some yoga stretching moves. So for today's program, Ben is going to be doing the exercises in their modified version seated. I'm going to be standing for the full body version, but for today's exercise, since we are just doing a yoga stretch, I do recommend having a chair or something stable nearby to hold on to because we will be getting into our lower body and opening up our hips. So, let's get started.
Let's do it.
I keep wanting to pound it, but he keeps going for that back. Okay, so we're going to start with just taking some deep breaths in. So breathe in, arms up. And exhale, arms down. We'll do this 5 times. Breathe in, arms up. Exhale, arms down. 3 more. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. And last one. Fill it up. Exhale, sigh it out. Good. Okay, shake those shoulders back. Good. Going the other way, forward. Good. I woke up this morning with a stiff neck, so I am going to lead us in some neck stretches. Okay, so for the first one, you always want your shoulders down and away from your ears. You're going to gently touch the top of your head and then just pull your ear towards that shoulder, but I'm not really pulling. I'm kind of just using this hand as a way to guide my head, but never pull. You don't want to just drastically pull on your neck. Good. Hold it here. I'm also trying to drop my left shoulder away, and that also gives more of a stretch. Good, and now I'm going to keep my head there, but I'm going to rotate my head towards the floor so my nose is now looking at our carpet. And again, I should feel this stretch now in the back of your neck and on the side. Do you feel that?
Feels great. Feels really good.
Hold it, now rotate back to the first one. So now I'm looking at the camera. And then slowly make our way back to center. Good. Now for the left side.
While we're getting settled into this next stretch, just a reminder, follow us on our YouTube channel. At the end of the video, you can just hit the subscribe button, or you can scroll down on the site and hit subscribe. And
it's a white button at the bottom on homebodylive.com that just says subscribe to our YouTube channel. So if you just click that white button that says subscribe, then it will automatically subscribe you so you can see these videos on YouTube. Good, hold it here. And now rotate your nose towards the carpet or towards the floor. Good, nose back up. Look at the front layer room. And then release. Good, don't do it yet, I'm going to show you, but I want to do some neck rolls, but we're just going to be doing them in a U, so never, I'll demonstrate it, but I don't want you to do this. I don't want you to go back, so you're not doing a full circle, you're kind of just going back and forth from ear to ear. Good, and take this, slowly hold it if you feel any place, maybe on one side is tighter than the other where you want to hold that stretch, feel free to stay there a little bit longer. And breathe while you're doing this. I'm just going to talk while you're continuing, but the reason why I think it's so important to have a steady surface or stable surface nearby is that for some of us, when we move our head in different directions, we're activating our inner ear, and that is sometimes the root, or usually the root, of any balance difficulty. So if you're finding yourself off balance while moving your head into different directions, please hold on to a steady surface and continue on. Or take a seat like Ben. But we don't want you to fall. Good. I think my right side is tighter.
I was just about to say my left side shoulder are really tight.
Interesting. I sleep on my right side, so I feel like it makes sense that my right side is like creeped up a little bit. Okay, once you're ready to move on, let's go back and do some shoulder rolls going backward. Good. Okay, so holding on to a steady surface, your free hand, you're going to try and stretch your free arm back behind your body while keeping your shoulders center. So facing forward. Good. And then you can even rotate your head away, and you're trying to elongate your shoulder and your arm. Good. And also feel that stretch in your neck. So from the side, for me it looks like this. So you're like pulling in opposite directions. Good. And then come out of it slowly. Shake it out, and now switching sides. So now I'm holding on with my right side, my left arm is going back, and my right arm, my head's tilting towards the right in opposite directions. So you're opposing which way you're pulling. Do you feel that shift here?
Yeah.
Good.
That's awesome.
Good. And release. Now let's cross one arm in front. Roll that wrist. Roll the other way. Release. Other arm across. Roll that wrist. Can't believe it's another week has come and gone.
Yeah.
Crazy.
All in this apartment.
Release. Okay. I was going to do something. Okay, so now we're going to stretch our lower body. So holding on to that steady surface. I'm going to start with my feet together and then step, not too big of a step. It's like almost like a foot in between. I'm stepping one foot in front of the other. So I'm starting with my left foot forward. And my legs are still straight. And I'm just gonna rock my left toes up and back down. So left toes up. So it's your forward foot toes up and toes down. Up and down. I'll show you from the side. Toes up and down. And I feel the stretch in my left calf and a little bit in my right back ankle. Good. And Ben, you're doing it seated. Ben just put his left foot forward and is lifting his toes up and down. Do you feel it in your calf?
Yeah.
Good.
Feels awesome.
And take this at your own pace. We're stretching, but we're also working on our ankle stabilizers. Three more. Two. Last one. Good. Feet together. And now I'm stepping forward with my right. Again, not too big of a step. Oh, hold on to you. And now I'm lifting my right toes up and placing them back down. Which calf is tighter?
My left. Way tighter.
Yeah. We've been doing some jump roping, which I haven't done since I don't even know when.
Since 6th grade.
Spoiler alert,
Hard.
it is hard.
Harder than it looks.
And it hurts your calves.
Harder than it looks.
Okay, 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1.
All right.
Okay. I'm thinking of which one I want to do next. So let's hold on to a steady surface. Then you can put your heels together and your toes apart. And now all we're going to do is just lift up onto one toe, and this is a stretch for your foot. So you're lifting up onto the ball of each foot and then rolling it back down. So alternating sides. Do you feel that?
Yeah.
I did ballet when I was little, and this was like my go-to foot stretch. Good. Getting into those arches. And I'm shifting my weight the slightest bit. Like I think you could see me in the video. I'm like leaning into my foot, and that's just I want more of a stretch, so the more weight I put onto it, the more stretch I feel. So if that is too intense of a feeling, don't shift any weight. Just kind of lift and lower. You should never feel any pain when you're stretching. Discomfort or like the sensation of stretch will kind of mimic, but it should never hurt. It should just feel like something. Maybe like your body's moving. If you do feel pain, you should stop immediately. Got a few more. Awesome. And feet together. Okay. So for this one, we're going to do some shoulder circles, arm circles. So if you're standing, just widen your base of support a little bit for more stability. Your body should not be moving when you're doing this. The rotation should just come from your shoulders. And for some of us have greater shoulder mobility, so you can do a full circle. But if you don't, make your circle a little bit smaller. So we're just rotating back. Good.
Feels good.
Just opening up your chest, opening up your shoulders. Breathe. Good, and now reverse it, going forward. And now you're opening up your back a little bit. Good. Now let's stretch side to side. So it's just a bend, so you're stretching your side body. And again, I'm pretty flexible, so I'm able to go far, but go as much as you can just
I'm not
to feel
flexible,
that stretch.
so I'm just going a little bit, and I'm feeling it in my sides and my back.
Good. Stretching our love handles or our obliques. Good. And again, you can always hold on to a steady surface. Like a rag doll.
Raggedy Ann.
Raggedy Andy.
Raggedy Andy, nice.
Thanks. All right. We're going to end with a few deep breaths just the same way we started. So we're going to do 5 together. Breathing in, arms up. Exhale, arms down. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more. Breathe in. And out. Nice job, everyone.
Thank
I
you.
hope you have a relaxing weekend.
See you on Monday.
Stay safe.